this and say, yo, what up? How's it going, man?
Yo, 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 yo. What's up?
Nothing much.
You're,
You brought me
heads
something
up.
cool, huh?
I did. You're not streaming in Discord.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Yeah, I just realized that as you started recording.
There it is.
Beautiful.
All right, so Kurogiri under order,
Yeah.
and you've got some spice in here. Hit me with it.
I
What's
do
the
have some
pitch?
spice. The pitch is I've tested absolutely one game of this, and I must say, even though I did check a 1 on the very first build turn, it was still a fun experience nonetheless. This deck, I don't know if it wants to be a control deck. I look at foundations, and I feel like it wants to be control, and then I look at the attacks, and I think I just want to do dumb, degenerate stuff.
Sure.
So, main idea is we play cards like Flamethrower and Dropkick Slicer. Dropkick Slicer, scary, one check, oogly boogly, but we do not care because it has a cool enhance on it and does other cool stuff.
Yep.
And we're gonna recycle the hell out of this. Sorry, I can't say that.
You're good. No. Curse, I don't get
Yeah.
it. You're good.
So, but it works cool. We have fun lines like Reciprocal extend into Dropkick Slicer, give it huge. If we have USJ out, it gets even huge. I love USJ in Kurogiri. It's so fun. Just sometimes people aren't going to throw more than 2 attacks. So if they do, I can just say Kurogiri on the second one. They don't even get the cool part of this card.
Oh,
And that's just
shit, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh no, this is so awesome.
Obviously, matchup to matchup, you have to be worried about things like what other cards may get dropped down later on or other stat things like against Tokoyami and stuff. But in most situations, just hitting that second card is usually going to be pretty good.
That's so awesome.
But yeah, we use, and basically the main thing is on their turn, we're using our Kurogiri Enhance to hopefully stack either Dropkick, Flamethrower, whatever attack we need on the bottom.
Sure.
I mean, I'm sorry, with our Dissolving the Conflicts on their turn to put it on the bottom, and then use Kurogiri on their turn to just put it on top on their last attack so that we can draw into it on our next turn. Obviously, we don't want to check the Dropkick, but that's, like I said, last attack that we think they're going to throw, just throw it on top. We're not doing any more checks, we'll just draw it.
Yeah.
But, and then on our turn, we use our Kurogiri Enhance mainly to try and prep our Flamethrower to get as much free speed off of it as we can, while also using other cool cards. And then other than that, we just use our foundations to try and do order control and hopefully eventually just kill our opponent. Main thing I want to do is maybe thin the deck down. The foundation lineup is very, very clunky. There's a lot of 1 and 2 ofs, which is cool. And I'm a 7-hander, so I see them, but I would like to have a little bit more consistency and maybe try and get it closer to like 66.
Sure. I want to look for a thing real fast as you're chatting. I think I love it. I am drinking the Kool-Aid for sure.
I'm glad that you're joining the cult.
I am looking for a foundation or an asset. Ooh, I have found it. All right. I'm looking for a foundation or an asset that discards momentum for whatever ability. I do not care. The answer is just training weights. Gift from mom with literally 0 punches in our deck.
We do not play the punches. We cannot do that.
We can.
Are there any? I mean, yes, we can. We could also just play cards that are off symbol, but then we have issues with other things. But, I don't know. There's, like I said, I'm open to a lot of things. I think this deck has very many ways it can go. It looks, and like I said, I played 1 game and I checked the worst case scenario. I checked a 1 on like my second foundation per turn. And I still had a blast that game because I just built out on my next turn and then started to loop that said 1 check and this gained infinite value.
Sure. Yeah. No, I hear you completely. So here is the card. I know you just said I want to cut stuff down. Let's talk about training weights and why I think it might be important in this deck. And that is because this card is tough to make work if you're not in total control, right?
True.
If you take, and let's pretend that Dropkick Slicer is indeed the second move, and you reciprocal extend Dropkick Slicer, USJ, it hits, but they blocked the extend, the top card of our discard pile is extend. So if we take and we hit with the Dropkick Slicer, we put it in our momentum, we just use the ability of training weights, discard momentum, ready the asset, playable while committed on their turn. It's now the top card of our discard pile. We dissolving, we Kurogiri.
I like it. I like the extra Kool-Aid.
So the thing is like we just like need to be able to tuck it into our momentum because it's a 8 high for 9, right?
Yeah, it's
gotta,
a big boy.
It's got a smack, and then from there, how do I consistently dissolving? Well, if it's blocked, it'll go to the discard pile where we want it. If it's not blocked, we can put it in momentum to then put it on the top of our deck on their turn and then draw it, right? Or or we put it on there on our turn, right? With training weights, I keep it in my momentum. With training weights on my turn, I can keep it there, right? I've got Dropkick Slicer on my discard pile. Sorry, I've got Dropkick Slicer in my momentum. I've got Dropkick Slicer in my or I've got Dissolving, and so now on my turn, I get to set up whatever attack I want to be put on top with Slicer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah. 2 of?
I'm down for it.
You got 2 arms. You can carry them.
Yeah. You lift.
So currently we've done the opposite of what you wanted.
Yeah, we are now thicker.
We have now made this bigger.
To the moon.
So which of these attacks is your least favorite? It's got to be Bite Detention, right?
It's Bite Detention.
Yeah.
It's such a cool card, but it's so mid. It's not even mid. It's just it's power level for me is mid. It's cool. It's that's it.
Yeah, this is a meme card, and I think we can just do better. Let me go look at some order attacks, and see what we can find. Extendo hair is funny. I almost, and this is crazy, I almost want to put in focused attack. Because
because of the jump.
Mid.
Mm-hmm. Just because we have a slight mid package.
Yeah.
We are a 7-hand size character, and we do play calling for backups and other things, and we also, like I said, can tutor things up. So it's not hard to set up.
The other option, genuinely, is this could just be a throw. This could just be a throw.
And then just try and loop a throw, just like try and loop drop kick.
Don't have
sometimes.
to, right? But
it's a nice line
to do, right?
It's a nice line to have, to finish up games sometimes.
Yeah, it could just be Grasping Tape Toss. It's also great deadlock threats.
Exactly. Takes care of any pesky foundations.
Technically still a block, although bad. And it says that the turns that you want to take off, right? Like one of the best turns you could have is like Grasping Tape Toss into Electric Jolt. Like that's a check a 5, and you get to guarantee check the second 5. Yeah, I'm significantly more on board with what's going on here. How successful is 4th Flamethrower, do you think?
I was playing it at 4. Like I said, I've played 1 game so far testing-wise. I was playing it just to make sure I saw it because I really wanted to try its interaction on offense with Kurogiri's Enhance.
Yeah.
And I could easily see it at a 3 of. I think 2 would be hard to see because it and Dropkick are like our main 2 sources of the control over Foundation.
My plan? 3 is my plan, and then I'm going to see just how much we can cut out of your main board.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
With stuff like when we do this, and we see that you're playing 3 diffs in your 1-check deck, we're just not allowed to do that via book.
Nah, bro.
Why is Award the Victor in your deck?
Because I have a cool promo, and I wanted to play my cool promo.
Sure. Go play Mina. What do you do? Do you have a Mina character card? Put that in that deck. You don't put that. You don't put that in this deck.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, man. Hey, you can play Award the Victor if you want. I'll put it right back in, but we have to take Dropkick Slicer out.
No. I want this. I want us to unlock our true potential. Let's do it.
Cool. All right. For Dissolving, I'm down. We do need more block zones. I guess our highs are fine, right? Let's go see what other high blocks we have. What are you? I'm just gonna get rid of this tab. You are confusing me, tab. I have too many tabs.
Right,
my life is so hard.
F and chat for the tab, everybody.
High block. 4 Desperate Times. Class 1A President. How do we make that happen? It's just reciprocal extend USJ, right? Or high engine kick, or them. I actually kind of like Class 1A President USJ, but I guess like Kurogiri gets to like mess with USJ. I don't know. My thought is when it comes to Class 1A President, right? Is it better than what Drowning does? Because Drowning is only minus damage except for Grasping, right? None of these other moves. I guess Electric Jolt technically has stun 1, but this is the most blocked move of all time.
Yeah.
So like this 2 diff could just be a 1 diff.
I'm down for it.
And this gives speed and this gives speed.
Yes.
And so like you could still turn it on offense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm in. All right. Well,
I'm always down to make it easier to build out on tournament.
We're here. We'll put you at a 2 of. Okay. From here, let's start cutting.
Let's start to trim.
4 creepies. What's up with that? Oh, 3 creepies. Excuse me.
Like I said, I was trying to. This deck was kind of confusing. At first on the defensive side. I mean, when you look at foundations, it feels very, very defensive.
Yeah.
Creepy is a pretty cool defensive card, and also I fear the bird.
Sure.
A lot.
Sure.
But yeah, that's the main reason. It kills one of Bird's later attacks.
Can I talk about this card?
Do you want to talk good or bad about it?
Why are people playing this card?
Why are people playing it?
Yeah.
It's a 1 low breaker 1, and it's cool to shut down some foundations.
Can I cut it to a 1 of?
You may cut it down to a 1 of 10.
Love it, love it, love it. What number is this? What are we getting to?
6. This is around here. Anywhere between 65, 67.
Okay. How do you feel about cutting 1 creepy for 1 more passing?
I'm down. 3 and 3.
2 and 3.
2 and 3. I'm sorry, 2 and 3.
We
Yeah.
swapped the numbers.
We were at 3. Yeah.
2-4-3 mid versus 2-5-3 mid. This card is trying to do the thing that we want to do with adding these cards, right? And we found a more consistent way to do this.
For sure.
Yeah. I love fruits. I almost want it to be a 4th gotcha though.
I'm down to swap it down to a 1 of. It's more of a tech piece. It's just it's more deadlock, but we added grasping, so that covers that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna cut fruits altogether.
Okay.
And we're gonna put in the 1 gotcha, and we're gonna take self-sacrifice up to a 4 of.
I'm with it.
67. We're still even on our block zones.
Looking magical.
Yeah, without like trading off the engine of what's going on here, and like
I really like the attack lineup.
We're a little heavy or a little light attack wise, so we might.
But we draw so many cards
to put that flamethrower back in.
Okay.
It might be. It's the world's biggest maybe, you know.
What about how about we just cut the last engine trouble at this point? It's a 1 of an almost 70 card deck, and I mean it is a low block, which sucks, but it gets the attack number back up and also helps the ratio even more.
True. I mean, I'm trying to help you lobby for engine trouble. I'm down to cut this out of every deck possible. I think
good. I really liked it, and I fell in love with it in my Eraserhead list that I was playing for a while. But I kind of just jammed it in as whenever I need low blocks under these symbols. But
I wish just printed this card with Eraserhead's face on it. I think he's the only character that like gets a lot of value out of it. Truthfully,
it felt really good in Eraserhead. Yeah.
every I don't think any other character wants to play this card, or they all want to play this card. I just don't think they can feasibly.
When you can sometimes draw 2 on top of this, it does feel good.
Yeah. I'm cutting it.
Okay.
It's gone. If you want another little block, put it into the USJ.
Yeah, but we can throw in that 4th flamethrower now to try and help the ratio.
I'm in.
Unless we can think of a better... they're all at...
yeah, I mean... Recipro. Recipro should be the 4th.
Recipro extend should be 4 of, yeah. It draws card.
There it is. Yeah,
does
easy
busted
peasy.
thing. Honestly, I kind of like high engine kick even more when I think about it, because I keep forgetting the fact that I can also use its enhanced also get a good stack for Kurogiri.
Yeah.
Go like high engine kick, discard a. No, that doesn't work because your next attack would. Never mind. Your next attack would check it.
What?
Terrible card. Bad card.
Nope.
But yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think I think training weights is so big brain. And just being able to like training weights dissolving stack, you could have a jolt every turn. You could have jolt every turn. This is like the world's lamest Ochako.
We just do degenerate loops and look at our opponent funny.
Yeah. And with dropkick slicer turns, it's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
Slice like for every slicer you hit, if you've got training weights and then a dissolving, you pick up slicer.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's like I said, I checked that one on the first turn. It doesn't matter because that just means I have one in the cycle now.
Right. Wow.
Just had to get to it.
How cool. How cool.
Yeah.
How cool. If I have time tonight, I think I'm gonna play this on stream. I think I'm stealing this deck. This deck is really cool.
I'm glad that I brought an absolute banger instead of my usual just is this good enough for meta BS.
No, this is
I brought the fun.
All right, man. Thank you for the support. Thank you for showing me this really awesome Kurogiri deck. I'm excited to play it. Anything with dropkick slicer, you know?
Yeah.
We'll catch you next time, okay?
Yeah. Hope you check all the ones.
I appreciate that. Bye.